What is going on? Welcome to the T3 Q&A. And we are live. I hope everyone is having an amazing weekend. It is a beautiful day here in sunny Southern California, excuse me. Let's go ahead. If any members show up, which they inevitably will, let's tell the Discord chat that we are here. You know what? I might just go ahead and tell them myself. How's everybody doing today? I actually am having a pretty good hair day. If you can see, the hair is officially growing over my ears. Barber shops are still closed. I might buzz my head. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. We're just gonna figure it out. Let's tell the Discord chat. We are live. Send it. All right, so we'll definitely get some people over there. I'm gonna go ahead and tell, what time is it? Ooh, it's 11:26. We're going to be, oh wait, I forgot to say, let's get down to business. Let me go ahead and un momento. Adam H. Milcom, the moderator. Hey, can one of you guys reiterate that we are live so people show the F up? I want the members in the building. Let me pop out the comments here so I don't have to keep touching the camera to read them. It's always helpful when I don't have to do that, because then I move the camera around. And then it's really annoying for the viewers. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, let's see who's here today. Let us see who's here today. First, let me take a sip of coffee so that I can get in character. Because I am the time teller, but I'm not the time teller. 1 second. It's 11:28 a.m. Let's get down to business. Woo! Feeling good, people. Duke of Calgary certified T3 bot is here. Andrew, let's see, Hartso, excuse me, Tony P, the real Jory, Cat Daddy 327 says, hey dude. C Kush says what time it is. I just told you what time it is. JD Insights, is it possible to get a Patek Philippe Nautilus 5712 at retail price? Absolutely not. Dean is here, certified T3 bot, so he will give me the authority to rant, or maybe he won't. Milcom the moderator is here. Adam H, certified T3 bot. Miroslav Rajankovic is here from Serbia. What is going on? Joel, certified T3 bot. Felipe, certified T3 bot. Dean says, rant away. Yowie from Canton is here. So guys, what is going on? Duke of Calgary says he imagines the bubble noises when I take a sip of coffee. The Diablo noises. Have I heard of Vostok watches? What? I've never heard of Vostok watches, and I've never heard of Indiglo. Vostok makes really poorly made watches. They are essentially toys, and they are, yeah, Link knows. They're just not very well made, but they have a huge cult following, so I guess it is what it is. Manuel says, Fire Force is the Invicta of anime. Don't care. I love it. Actually, absolutely love it. Virgin Breaker says, I skipped his question. Well, I have to jump around, Virgin Breaker, but he says, just got a beautiful Speedmaster reduced from Crown and Caliber, but I think with a slightly misaligned bezel and funky chronograph. How much you think it costs to fix these? Well, I don't really know what's wrong with it, so I can't tell you, because it's kind of weird that you would buy a watch from a reputable seller, and then it has like, what does a funky chronograph mean? Virgin Breaker has a misaligned bezel and a funky chronograph. Like, what does that mean? I don't know what that means. It's not really a technical description, but talk to TikTokwatchrepairs.com. TikTokwatchrepairs.com, the official watchmaker of the Time Teller channel and the Time Teller shop. What is currently the most undervalued Rolex in the modern? Are we talking in the modern lineup? I still think the Air King. Have I heard of Swatch? Never heard of it. And someone was talking about Gashak. What's Gashak? Swatch and Gashak. Never heard of these companies. Matt B, certified T3 bot. Woo! Potato Corner says, greetings from Philippines. What's going on? I love Jollibee. I hope that's not racially insensitive to immediately just associate a country with the food. But Jollibee, I don't know what you Filipino people are doing, but with your fried chicken, it slaps, dude. And those peach mango pies, damn, boy! And you got that sweet spaghetti with the hot dogs in it, dude. I love Jollibee, man. I love me some Jollibee. Maybe I need to get Jollibee tonight. Cornell Constantin from Bucharest, Romania. What's going on? Jason, do you skip leg day? Bro, I can squat you, your whole family, and your house. Don't test me, dude. Adam H, certified T3 bot says, have you heard of Fan? Free Animals Now? No. Who are they? I don't get the reference. I probably should get the reference, but I don't. Matt B, certified T3 bot says, my sister-in-law is Filipino and she loves Jollibee. Dude, Jollibee's so good. I'm not kidding. It's so good. And he says, Jory, London calling. Oh, chip cheerio, chap. How you doing? Tahmeen says, since how long have you been sporting the beard? So, what I will tell you is my junior year. Okay, so I started shaving when I was in 6th grade. Okay? I started shaving when I was in 6th grade. It wasn't like a full, like, but I had some, like, awkward hairs, and it was kind of, I just needed to start shaving. But I would shave, so I didn't have a beard. And then, junior year of high school, I did a summer program at Berklee School of Music in Boston, and I didn't have a razor, and I grew like a beard essentially over that program, and I thought it was really cool. My mom hated it. My mom absolutely hated it, but I kept it until she made me shave, and then she allowed me to have mutton chops. She allowed me to have mutton chops, but no beard or mustache. And then pretty much in my 20s, throughout my 20s, I had a beard. And then when I met Connie, the first year we started dating, one time she asked me to shave so she could just see my face like one time. And so I did. And she was like, "Aw, okay, grow it back." So, yeah, I'm just keeping the beard. Johan Sigfridsson from Sweden, what's going on? Matt B, certified T3 bot says, question for the beard, how long did it take you to grow that Jory? It's responding, but it speaks telepathically. All right, I'm allowed to proceed now. Bill says, hey mate, from London, UK. Do you know much about the Rotary 25 limited edition? I don't know anything about Rotary watches, guys. This is a company I definitely need to explore more because I get numerous questions about Rotary watches. Unfortunately, I don't know much about that company. I wish I did. I'm so sorry, dude. Luis says, what's your input on the Kermit? Would you spend extra money to purchase a 2003 flat 4 in okay condition? Or spend less on a later year in excellent condition? I would go later year, probably in excellent condition. Yep, excellent condition. Ooh, this is a question I get a lot, actually. Chris6 says, you have a lot of watches. What number should be the limit so you can actually wear them all? There is no limit, guys. There is no logic when it comes to watch collecting. If you are collecting with like some limit in your head, if you have any, quantitative goal when it comes to watch collecting, I think you're doing it wrong. I think you just need to collect what makes you happy. And guess what? You guys saw my state of the collection. I think I'm rocking over 40 watches now because I got a couple since that state of the collection. You will see them, don't worry. And I still wear all of them. So I don't dude, there's 30 days, there's 30, excuse me, there's 31 days in a month usually, right? And there's 365 days a year. I wear on average like 4 watches a day. So I'm just fine. There's no limit. Shocked says, why Seiko stopped making automatic chronographs? They didn't. They still have them. They're just really expensive. Michael says, thanks to your G-Shock videos, I got my first DW56 E1V with a brown canvas strap. Dude, you have good taste. You have very, 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 very good taste. Do I know anything about Graf Zeppelin watches? I don't. I know they're affordable, and I know that people enjoy them. I personally have never owned one, and I've actually never even held one. Jay Anderson says, Jory, my man. What's going on, Jay Anderson? My man. By the way, who wants... where are my moderators, dude? We're over 100 people, and no one asked for a wristwatch check? Where the heck's Milcom? Where the heck's that fellow there, dude? They're supposed to remind me. We're going to do a wristwatch check because we're at 100 people. Who wants to see a teaser of a watch that I recently got? Who wants to see a teaser? Adam H, Certified Teeth Rot, says Milcom's here somewhere. Okay, here's a little teaser. I'm not going to show you the whole thing. All right, I'm not going to show you the whole thing. Getting up close. That's it. That's all I'm going to show you. That's all I'm going to show you. That's all I'm going to show you. Milcom, if you were buying a watch, I hope you're buying it at the Time Teller shop. Hey! Shameless plug for the T3 shop. www.thetimetellershop.com. And stay tuned for Monday's episode because I don't know if you can see something, guys. I don't know if you can. I'm very excited. You see these tins up here? 1, 2, 3. There's 3 tins up here. And they may or may not all be related to this. Your boy may have gotten all 3 Neo Tokyos. I don't know. You're going to have to wait till Monday to find out, though. Also, guys, if you want to see the watch I'm wearing right now. Who's ready? Look at this beauty. I am wearing a Longines Ultrachron. I love this app. I absolutely love this watch. Every collection we get at the Time Teller shop, there's like one watch that I personally consider not selling, and this is that watch. So I am wearing the Longines Ultrachron that is currently at the shop. Milcom, if you want to drop a link to that. High beat movement, automatic, hand wind, date complication, with a 14 karat gold bezel. You're getting precious metal, getting a high beat in-house movement, and it's incredibly thin. When you look at it from the front, it's like, oh, it's sporty, it's a cushion case. but then you look at how flat it lays on your wrist, and it's like an absolute dress watch. Look at how the strap just lays into those lugs. This is just an absolutely ridiculous watch. Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. And Matt B brings up a good point. Longines owned Wittenauer for a while, and that's why all the Wittenauers, I think every single Wittenauer I've had at the shop has been made by Longines. However, something happened after Longines got rid of Wittenauer, and then the Wittenauer name just got ruined. But all the Longines Wittenauers that I own and that I put at the shop, they're just incredible. I believe, let's see, I believe there are 5 watches available at the Time Teller shop. If someone wants to check this one out, this is a Longines Ultrachron. Very, 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 very rare. And you just will not find one in this condition. Let me show you guys. Allow me. Allow me. Greg says, I just bought a brand new Invicta at the T3 shop. We don't carry that trash. Look at this watch, guys. Absolutely love this. Chris 6 says, my son, 4 years old, wants to tell you he has a small Triceratops. Well, tell your son he has a good taste in dinosaurs, because the Triceratops was actually my favorite dinosaur when I was little. So, that is dope. Thoughts on Titan watches, affordable Indian brand. Taj, I wish I knew more about that. Again, that's another company I'm going to have to look into, because I don't know about that. Matt B, certified T3 bot, says, dude, I'd hang on to that. Dean, certified T3 bot, says, you also won't find one with a warranty. That's right, guys. If you purchase this watch from my store, you will get a 1-year warranty with it. Okay? There's literally no other vintage shop that gives a 1-year warranty. Every shop just assumes it's too risky for them. Oh, we don't want to do it. Blah, 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 blah. Well, we do. We do want to do it. And we did do it. 1-year warranty, guys, if you want to buy any of the watches on my store. Milcom, what you doing, bro? Oh, there he goes. See ya! Potato Corner says, very nice watch. Stephen Lee, longtime viewer from Harlem. Hey, Big Apple. What's going on, Big Apple? Jay Anderson says, it's amazing. Duke Calgary says, and gone. Looking forward to any upcoming releases. Jason, well, I think everyone is hanging on bated breath, waiting for September when Rolex will release some new models, they said. Rolex said that in September we're going to release some new stuff. Here's what I think is going to happen. I think they're going to, you know, that new GMT movement that they put in their, like, Batman and their Pepsi. I think they're probably going to put that in the Explorer 2. I could see them potentially giving the Explorer 2 like a maybe even a ceramic bezel. I think they're going to do something with the Explorer 2, is what I'm trying to say. And because it's a GMT, I can see them giving it a new GMT movement. Yeah, we'll see. But if they release like a Coke GMT, a black and red GMT, and they put it on a Jubilee, that's going to be the most disappointing thing ever. And we'll see. What do I think of Carl F. Bucher? I made a review on them. I bought one for my dad, the Carl F. Bucher Monero Date. He was, actually, last time I saw my dad, he was wearing that watch. The John Wick watch. JG says, can you please give me the contact of your service company? I need 1974 Seiko repair. Thank you in advance. TikTokwatchrepairs.com. Milcom, the moderator, has a link for you. Excuse me. Shock says, what made you decide on wearing glasses as opposed to contacts? Powerlifting. When you're weightlifting and you sweat a lot, you don't want it to get in your eyes while you're wearing contacts, and then it's really difficult to clean your eyes and stuff. When I wear glasses, boom, I can just not wear them in the gym, and then I'm fine. I don't have terrible vision. I have astigmatism in both eyes, actually, so things can get kind of blurry, but it's not like I can't see totally. I will have to squint, but it's not. I'm not blind as a bat. Not blind as a bat. What's your max sumo deadlift? So you're asking me how much weight can I lift when I cheat? Dude, I could probably deadlift well over 600 pounds sumo. Because guess what? I can deadlift, well, pre-quarantine, I could pull over 600 conventional. And if you don't deadlift conventional, you're cheating, okay? If you pull sumo, you're cheating, period. So, and I'm stronger than you, for anybody asking. Yes, I am stronger than you. Dean says he can lift your mom. Woo! Scott says bring out your cat. Linky is laying down here. He's just laying down. Don't worry. Later in the live stream, he will probably want to show up. Hugo says, is Breath of the Wild the best video game ever or what? It is on my top 5 list, Hugo. When I first saw the media about it, I was like, okay, an open world Zelda game. I'll play it because it's on a new system and I'm excited and it's Zelda and I love Zelda. But I wasn't sure how it would be. After I started playing it, I realized like, oh my gosh, this is one of the best games I've ever played. Breath of the Wild is top 5 games I think I've ever played in my life. It is so good. It is so good. That fellow there is that fellow? Oh, that fellow there is here. What's going on, man? Let's see. Romello says, hey, from the Caribbean, or the Caribbean. However, I don't know how to pronounce it properly. Do you still enjoy your Christopher Ward moon phase? I actually sold it to one of my channel members. Jason Andres says, do you think weight belts are cheating too? No. I think weight belts are fine. If you use straps, you're cheating. But if you deadlift sumo, you're cheating. It's not a deadlift. Manuel said, with the super chat, says, been keeping an eye on a Bulova Acu-Swiss line. Have you had any hands-on experience with this? Also, I was JK about Fire Force. I love it too. Bulova Acu-Swiss. Are we talking new stuff? Let me look. Let me take a look. What do you think about it, Link? Yeah? So, this looks to be kind of, I could see it kind of competing with a Tissot Lalacla or like a Certina DS4. These seem to be more expensive with ETA movements. I would probably not go for these. I would probably go with something more from Swatch Group. That would be my take. And amen on Fire Force because it rules. Jenks from sunny Wales. I know that's a joke because I don't think Wales gets any sun. I would love to take a rally car to Wales though. JDS, Inzer belts are the bomb. Well, when Inzer belts first came out with the ratchet, I was lifting in a gym here in Los Angeles. I was in my early 20s, and the guy had the ratchet too tight, so he closed the belt, and then he couldn't undo the lever. So Los Angeles Fire Department had to show up and cut the leather belt off of him because he couldn't breathe. It was scary, but I would be lying to you if I told you I wasn't laughing. I had chalk all over my bloody hands because I was actually lifting, going hee 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 hee. And he was one of those people with all the cool gear and not really lifting any weight. Isn't that funny how it works? The people with the most gear typically don't do. Anyway, see, Link knows what I'm talking about, bro. Linky, come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. Yeah, I'm gonna pet you. Wahoo! Link time. Link time, Link time. Everybody say hi to Linky. The belly rub. He's my best friend. Show your teeth. Ow. Look how happy he is just hanging out, man. Link is named after the Zelda hero. That's right, he's named after the hero of time. And I have a Link hair in my beard. So cute! Yeah, he is very cute. He's my best friend. Let me see the comments. Everyone's saying hello to Link. Linky, got a lot of fans out there, brother. All of my viewers are actually fans of you. Land Dangerously says, how old were you when your dad gave you the Hamilton LL Bean? I think I was 8 years old. I think I was exactly 8 years old. Stephen Robson says, are you married? Pretty much. Not technically. But Connie gave me this notebook like years ago. It says Jory Goodman. And then it has drawings of our cats. And it says goals for the future with Connie Zen, because that's her name. And then she crossed it out and wrote Goodman. So I think that's probably a hint there. I think that's probably a hint about something. I don't know. Scott says, anyone else order the new Zelos swordfish? There might be a new Zelos review on my channel, by the way. We're working something out right now. Vince Goodrum in the building. Certified T3 bot. Vince, what is up, brother? Please fill me in on a new Invicta that we should look at today. Because you know what? I haven't purged today. So I feel like I need to get something out of my system. Duke of Calgary, Certified T3 bot says, if you get married, would you rather a wedding watch than a ring? Me personally, yeah. Probably. Who's going to win the next Super Bowl? Don't know, don't care. Not really into football currently. There's just, like, nothing's going on and then everything's going on. You know what I mean? It's like, sports is like the least of my focuses right now. Sudimo, what would you do if Link damages one of your watches? I wouldn't really care because Link is my best friend and a watch can be fixed or replaced. Big deal. I've broken my own watches. Link has knocked my Oris Big Crown Pro Pilot off of my, off of one of my, like, dressers, like my wardrobes. He did that like 3 times, but it's still perfectly fine. Hi, Seiko. Hey, little girl. Hey, little girl. Uh-oh, 2 for 1. Here's Princess Seiko. Everybody say hello. What's up, fuzzy girl? Oh, they're chasing each other. They're zooming around. You got to see both kitty cats today, guys. Wow, how special. Tony Redgrave says, your beard is glorious. Thank you. Well, it probably has, like, both of my cat's fur in it right now. Scott says she looks like my cat Puma. Oh, hello Puma. Puma must be very cute. Thoughts on titanium watches. Gabriel, I've made an episode about that. I literally made an episode about that. It was the first episode I ever made in 2020. And I was so excited for the year. And then look what happened. I'm sorry, guys. But if you want to know my opinions on titanium watches and if they're worth the money, check out that episode. Moderators, please link that. It's literally the first episode I ever made for 2020. It was the first episode for January. Mark Duke, Certified T3 Bot, says Seiko's a bit rarer in terms of screen time. It's true. She's more subdued. Seiko's the type of cat to jump on your lap when you're sitting down. Do you know what I mean? Like when I'm working or if I'm sitting down somewhere, she'll come up and she'll curl up on me and just purr. But when I'm like lively out and about, she kind of wants to do her own thing. So when I'm here working, being animated and stuff, she's kind of, you know, she wants to do her own thing. But when I turn the camera off and I start typing away or something, then she'll want to sit down and purr. That fellow there, Certified T3 Bot and moderator, has a link to that titanium watch video. So if any of you want to check that out and learn my opinions on titanium watches and why I think they're cool, maybe I think they're overpriced, I don't know. Check them out. Hold up your cats like the Lion King. I think they're playing with each other right now, so maybe when they come back in, I'll... The circle of life. Reading comments. Reading comments. Jory, are you interested in action figure collection? I saw some in the Rolly video way back when. Yeah, guys, I could probably make a channel about retro video games because let me put it this way, my retro video game collection is more impressive than my watch collection, like period, easily. But it wasn't, I'm not as passionate about talking about that stuff as I am watches, if that makes sense. But action figures, I don't really collect unless it has to do with Ninja Turtles or like retro characters that I remember from my past. It's all me trying to relive like my childhood, essentially. It reminds me of my mom, it reminds me of my siblings, it reminds me of my dad. But boy, maybe I have to make a video about my Ninja Turtle collection, because if any, who out there knows about Ninja Turtles and the original release of action figures? We could talk about something. All you need to know is that I own a sealed inbox Warrior Chrome Dome. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. You can Google it. You still have the Time Away channel? I do, actually. It's on the members section. Time Away, contrary to some people's belief, I still do Time Away. But it's on the members channel. So everything that I film for Time Away is uploaded once a week for the members, and the members can attest to that. And the Time Away channel was actually a very good test. In business, we call this a pivot. You do something to test the market. We call it split testing, essentially. And we see where the interest is. I noticed that the people that jumped onto immediately subscribing to Time Away, they were all like my die-hard viewers for Time Teller. So I figured, why make them go to a different area when I can just not gunk up my main channel by uploading a bunch of random content that watch collectors don't want to see, when I can just put it in a different section where my hardcore viewers already are. It was the perfect pivot. So, boom, I just kind of pivoted, put it at the member side, and now they're seeing everything every week. Hey dude, are you in any Kickstarter campaigns right now? No. Nope. I don't know what that means. Am I in any Kickstarter campaigns? The Time Away channel has Jory's face reveal. Okay. Vince has something for us. Vince Goodrum, certified T3 bot. Let's do this. Let's do this, Vince. I'm probably going to regret this. Okay, it's loading. No! Vince! The koi fish! Why did you gotta take something so beautiful, so romantic, so special, like the koi fish, and put it in a 52 millimeter? What is that? Look at how it has scales on the lug face. I hate this. I'm gonna go as far as to say this is racially insensitive to Asians. I'm not even Asian. You know what? I consider myself Chinese because of Connie, and I'm offended by this. Milcom is showing you the link, by the way, if you want to see that. Gosh dang it. Jaws Stampede says every time I drink coffee, he's expecting the bloop, 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 bloop. How's the Cal 1020 Omega holding up? I got one for graduation. I love it. You have good taste, dude. Mine's holding up perfectly. Again, like I told you, I did my research. I had a service history. I had it looked at. I had pictures before I purchased it. And it was gorgeous. And it is gorgeous. And it's working perfectly. Bryson Haggard, certified T3 bot with the super chat, says, when is T3 going to make a watch? So I get a lot of requests for this, and here's what I'll say. I'm not going to count myself out. I'm not going to say I won't ever make a watch or design a watch. But what I will say is curating collections and finding undervalued watches and gems that I want to share with you is much more interesting to me right now. So, I found a way, and this is not me bragging, but I found a way to monetize watch collecting, which is, I still get the thrill of collecting the watches, and I still get the thrill of finding watches that I would wear, but instead of me keeping them, I'm sharing them with other people that I think would be interested in them. And that was kind of the beginning of the Time Teller shop. So that's what I find more interesting right now. It might sound kind of selfish that I'm more interested in collecting the watches for you guys, but that's kind of, it's kind of what I want to do. Speaking of which, 5 watches still available at the Time Teller shop. Guys, pick one up. You can buy this one. The Longines Hydrochron, high beat movement, in-house, date complication, automatic, hand wind, 14 karat gold bezel. Beautiful. Yeah, the closest thing that you could get to like a watch I made would be the T3 Timinator from 4:44 p.m. And Bryson actually bought one. Very, very cool. Mark Duke, certified T3 bot, said if Jory made a watch, it would likely be a Black Bay clone with a lot of ad copy touting how Rolex it is. That is so accurate, bro. Would I... Oh, thoughts on the Tissot Janeiro. Let me look at this. We're Googling ourselves on camera. Uh-oh. Let's take a look. Yeah, this is like an old Pierce style chronograph. It's gorgeous. Yeah, I'm a fan. Old school block pushers. Essentially a Pierce style design when we're looking at this. I love the gilt dial with the kind of custard markings. Yeah, big fan. I think these have a value, huh? I think these have a value movement. Evan says, it is great that you're enjoying the hobby and sharing with fans and giving them an opportunity to buy a quality product. Well, thank you, Evan. And not to be too salesy, but literally no other vintage reseller is offering a 1-year warranty. I know that that is the biggest sticking point for people getting into vintage watch collecting. They get concerned about that. And I want to take all the worry away from the prospective buyer, and that's why I'm offering you guys a 1-year warranty when you buy the watch. Robert with the super chat, excuse me, wow, says appreciate your channel, man. Well, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much for the support, dude. We can't do this without your support, and it's just amazing. Thank you so much. Seriously. I don't, the super chats are not required, but I don't think you guys really understand how helpful it is. Again, like I'm not one of like the Logan Paul brothers, you know? So people think that if you are on YouTube, you're like set. But the truth is, smaller channels like mine, this support helps out so much, especially when we're putting out 6 pieces of content a week. I really appreciate that. Robert, you're the man. Thank you so much. Manuel says, anyone know if you can shower with the Hamilton Khaki King? I wouldn't. I would not. I would not. No threaded crown. Yeah, I would not. Michael Hagris says, hello, Jory, and good afternoon to you all in the chat. Cheers, buddy. Thank you for showing up, man. Mike Kalusjan, Certified T3 Bot, says, think we're going to drop a dime on that Timex Navi for the price. Why not? If you want to wait, I'm actually buying one and I'm going to review it, but I would recommend because just by the looks of it, it's awesome. Bryson, Certified T3 Bot, says, and you create jobs that aren't free, so we got to support the team. That's true. Thank you so much. My team members, everyone that helps me out here at the channel, they appreciate the support so much, and we are working very hard to produce content and make it better and better every day for you guys. So I'm very happy that I have an active viewer base that enjoys what we do. That you guys make it all worth it. German Rodriguez says, what do you think of a vintage Datejust two-tone? Love it. With a brown leather strap from Man Cave Leather like the one you own on your Rolex. Do it! Gorgeous. Love it. Mazel tov. You have my blessing. Let me look. Warren Jones. Hey, T3. Just missed it. Hold on. Real quick. Man, this is such a tongue twister. Rican Agent says, hey brother, love your channel. That was really hard for me to read. I would like to know your thoughts on Christopher Ward watches. I've reviewed 3 of them. I've had 2 at the shop, I think. A big fan of Christopher Ward. I personally want I want their World Timer. JD Insights with the super chat. Thank you so much. Says, wait for Patek Philippe Nautilus 5712 for 8 years versus get a Rolex Sky Dweller Daytona in 6 months, 1 year planning for birthday. Those are some ambitious goals. I think life is about having ambitious goals. When people tell you your goals are a bit ambitious, it always sounds like a bad thing. That's a good thing. If your goals don't scare you and if they don't scare other people, they're not big enough, bro. Out of all those watches, the Patek 5712 or the Sky Dweller or a Daytona, I would go Sky Dweller personally. But just know the Sky Dweller will wear larger than both of those other watches. I've actually been lucky enough to wear all 3 of them, and I can tell you for a fact the Sky Dweller is enormous. It's much bigger on the wrist than people think. Thoughts on Lume Tech? I think the president of Loomtech wrote to me on Instagram. We're gonna work out a review with them as well. They look tough. I don't know much about them. Thank you for the super chat, JD. Warren Jones, there we go. Hey T3, what's your thoughts on the SRPD 33K1? I'd like an Alpinist, but they look small on my 7.5 inch wrist. 8 1/4 inch wrist, excuse me. Un momento. Let me Google this. So this is a very interesting Seiko. It looks really cool, looks really tough. I love the dial because it's reminiscent of my oh my gosh, what I'm having my solar chronograph compass. How did I forget the reference number to that? Dude, how did I... Oh my gosh, I just Googled it and one of my own videos showed up. Let me learn from the time teller. SSC 081. Thank you, time teller. See, you learn something new every day. Wow, thank you, SEO, putting my videos up first. Anyway, I really like the dial of this because it's reminiscent of my SSC 081. How did I forget the reference number? Dude, I'm getting old. The one thing I don't like is that the crown isn't threaded. The crown is not threaded for this watch, which really bothers me. Because if they gave it a threaded crown, it would be like such a fun field watch. That is the one, that's its Achilles heel. Mike Calusion, Certified T3 says, you're getting old, Jory. Happens to us all. I forget my kids' names. Well, your secret's safe with me. Shh. SoCal Watch Review says, sorry I'm late to the party. It's all good. It's all good. You're here. What do I think of what do I think is a fair price for a Bulova Lunar Pilot on a steel bracelet? No more than $400. You can get these watches brand new in the 300s. It's a great chronograph. Do not spend more than $400 on it. Where's Link and Seiko? Well, they were both on the live stream earlier, actually. They're playing. I can hear them still playing. They're having fun. I don't want to bother them. Thanks for the Orient Defender review, says Jesse Barnett, Certified T3 Bot. It convinced me to buy it, and he loves it. Guess what? I love that watch, too. It's actually not here in the office right now, but I do have another watch here with me. That's a little teaser for Monday. JD, am I too ambitious with my selection? There's no such thing as too ambitious. Get all three of them. Warren Jones says, thank you for the answer. Yeah, the crown was on my mind. If it was just down to looks, I had gone for it, but for that crown. Yeah, I wish I had a threaded crown, dude. I wish I had a threaded crown. Han says, what is that? Well, you're going to see on Monday. Guys, if you spam the comment section with a question, I will purposefully not answer it. Okay? So if you're going to spam the comment section, I will like purposefully ignore you. Check out this watch. Longines Ultrachron. People are asking me. Look at this freaking watch, guys. Look how hairy my arms are. I never noticed that. Look how, oh my God, look how hairy my face is. What is going on, dude? I didn't even notice that. Chico says, don't forget to give a thumbs up. Thank you so much, man. Seiko Monster, 4th generation, a good watch. I mean, it's a Seiko diver, so it's good, but it's one of my least favorite. I'm not a Monster guy, dude. Potato says, this man is ripped. Definitely not ripped, but I am jacked, so cry about it. JD says, Jory, what would you suggest to Army personnel? Rugged, has all the features necessary for an Army personnel. JD, weren't you the one that was asking about getting a Patek 5712, a Sky Dweller, and a Daytona? If you're in the Army, I wouldn't get any of those. I would get a G-Shock. I would get a G-Shock. J. Anderson, can a dome or box crystal increase the water resistance of a watch? People argue this all the time because of pressure and how a curve will mitigate or handle the dispersion of like pressure. Probably, but I'm not smart enough to make that claim definitively. Matt B, certified teacher, says, Jory, when we solve Corona, let's all get together and have an arm wrestling contest. You versus all of us, one after the other. I think it might need to be me versus all of you guys at the same time. Do I like mathematics? I like counting money. Because I'm Jewish. Hey! Mutasem says, hi, love your channel. Thoughts on the Victorinox Inox with the ETA 2824-2. P.S. Don't worry about pronouncing my name. Mutasem. Umar. I tried. Thoughts on it? I think it's a tough watch. I think it's a cool watch. I need to actually get one finally to review. That's another watch that ever since I started my channel, people were like, Inox. I need to work on that. Webhead 2099 says, damn, Jory, get the bag. Where's Dan McCaslin? He would be like, drip, boy. Drip. Mudasem says, you got it, bro. Hey, I'm trying. Potato Corner, what if there was a watch with the crown the size of your wrist? How would that even work, dude? Reed Grabowski, Uncle Reed says, afternoon, Jory. How are you, brother? What's going on, man? Yo, Reed's my uncle, everyone. Tell him you said hello. That is an order. Thomas Baker says, hi, I'm new to watch collecting and you inspired me. I'm a hobbyist leather crafter, so kind of match my hobby. Is Invicta Pro Diver a good entry watch? Any advice for a field automatic watch under $200? $200, okay. There's a lot here. Hold on. Field chronograph, field automatic under 200. Check out the Boulder Venture, titanium. It's gonna be around that. Invicta Pro Diver, I don't really like, but I made an episode comparing it to the Rolex Submariner, and everybody got upset about it, even though I think it was a really fair review. Check that out, and you'll see my thoughts on that watch. If money isn't a problem, would you get a watch with a tourbillon? That's not a complication that I think is... That's not even like my top 5 complications that I would want on a watch. So even if... the one watch with a tourbillon that I like is the Vacheron Patrimony Traditionnel, which has a tourbillon. But that's not like a watch that I would immediately go to. So I don't think that's yeah. That if money wasn't if money was no object, there'd be a lot of watches that I'd pick before I picked one with a tourbillon. You guys are cracking me up. Young Excellency says, Jory's favorite complication, number 4, beard comb built into the bracelet. Yeah. Michael Powell says, in honor of you, I'm wearing my Seiko SSC 019. Well, it is Seiko Saturday. Enjoy. My opinion on Alpina, I think they make really cool kind of sporty watches. They're owned by Frederic Constant, which is owned by Citizen. Little, a little trivia. That's the word I was looking for. A little bit of trivia for you guys. Stop combing so hard. I don't know what you, I have no idea what you're talking about. Stop combing so hard. Jesse Barnett, certified T3 bot, says, would you rather wear an Invicta for a month or shave for a year? Probably I'd wear an Invicta. I hate shaving. Jory, have you seen the new Zelos that will be released on Monday? I've seen media shots of it, and I've actually been speaking to the head of Zelos. They've been talking to me, wanting me to review something. So I think that I might be reviewing that watch. Webheads, is DC or Marvel? Well, I'm more of a darker, I like darker noir, more mature comics. So DC actually does a better job with that. Kind of darker themes and like difficult situations. Marvel does, or DC does a much better job of that. However, when it comes to media and film, DC is just terrible at that. So you have to go Marvel. So for movies and cinema, Marvel. For actual comic books and graphic novels, DC. You're wrong if you choose any other. And I know there's Image and Dark Horse and stuff like that, but if I'm talking about those two companies. Potato Corner, do you know the Rolex Daytona? Yes, I have heard of it. Mike Kalustian, certified T3 bot. Dang, that Victorinox Inox green dial looks slick. Yeah, it looks like a tough watch, man. Luis says, do you think the 6 1/4 inch wrist can pull off a ceramic Submariner, or would the watch wear me? It'll be a bit big on you, but I think that you can pull it off. Warren says 100% agree on the comic point. Yeah, DC just always, even in the 90s, DC did a better job making more kind of adult themes. I'm not talking like pornographic. That's not what I'm saying. It was like difficult things that the reader would have to try to figure out and come to terms with. Whereas Marvel in the 90s was more about like lasers, magic, bing bong, which is cool. And then still to this day, like DC is a little bit more dark noir, but DC just can't compete with anything Marvel's doing in cinema. So yeah, people are laughing at that. Someone says sample that. Matt B, certified T3 says, dude, we have the best watch community. This channel has the best viewers, period. This channel has the best viewers, period. Guess what, Adam H, by the way, I'm literally going to the grocery store after this live stream, and I'm going to buy a Tony's Pizza to eat it tonight, because I just decided that's what I want to do. Evan Bryant says, and that's due to great content. Well, thank you, but I can't do it alone, and I can't do it without my viewers. Watch addiction. Just bought a new 1963 Siegel chronograph with a swan neck regulator. It's losing about 1 minute a day. Should I try to return it or regulate it? If that bothers you, do not regulate it. Just return it. Vince Goodrum, certified T3 bot, says, I make this channel great. Great for jokes and put downs. Amen. Saw an image of the Wittenauer you posted recently with the interesting lugs and really taken a liking to them. However, could you share more about the brand and the watch in general? Have I made an episode about Wittenauer? We're making more of these types of episodes in the future, so the short answer is yes, I will. Matt B, Certified Teeth Robot, says, I wish you would do a super basic lifting tutorial series as Don Sinacci. Alright, you gotta activate your hips. You gotta get some good hip drive. Get under the bar. Now pick it up. What are you doing? Pick it up. Forget about it. Red light. Yeah, I should do that. Dick Tracy versus Iron Man. One you need to watch, the latter you can just chill with. Vendant Milcom, just ask Jory whether he remembers me. What? What? Whether he remembers me. Don't understand what that is referring. Vendant is the 13-year-old from last week looking for a watch. Oh, awesome. I love younger watch collectors coming into the hobby. That's amazing. When are you going to buy the C8 Corvette? Dude, that's not even on my list, man. Chevy messed up. I almost swore. I almost dropped the F-bomb. Chevy messed up because that is not a Corvette. Okay? I don't know if Dean is still here, but can I rant for a second? Okay, I'm gonna rant. This is not a Corvette. Chevy should have just made it a different car. And you know what? They could have said, hey, guess what? We're now entering the hypercar world. Screw supercars, we're making hypercars. Like, the Corvette is a front-engine, rear-wheel drive muscle car. That's what a Corvette is. I'm sorry. If Chevy wanted to do something new, which they can, they should have released this mid-engine car and said, hey, guess what? We're competing with hypercars now. But they shouldn't have called it Corvette. They should have given it a different name. It's lazy. And it's not a vet, dude. I'm sorry. It's not a Corvette. And then here comes all the people in the comment section. You don't even own one, so no one cares. Okay, well, you guys probably don't own one either. So chill. The Young Prince 30 with the super chat says, I currently have a smartwatch, but I want to get a G-Shock GBDH 1000. How long do you think that watch would last? Because I don't want to buy a new watch every 5 years. I have a G-Shock from like 1990, dude. It'll last. I've never heard of a G-Shock not lasting. What's the difference between a supercar and a hypercar? Price tag. Vince Goodrum, Certified T3 Bot, says, you may have a Corvette, but Jory has over 100,000 subscribers. Top of that. Hey! Dab. Young Prince says, thank you, Jory. Thank you, man. Thank you. Rock the Watch says, that's what my C7 is. Bought it last year. Front engine, manual. That's a Corvette. C7 was the last Corvette they made. Do I collect French lip? No, because they're ugly. What's the perfect watch to pair with an Audi? Probably something that will go well with the inside of your mechanic's shop. Jory, is IWC a good watch and worth the money? 10K? Well, which IWC? You can't just give me a price and then a brand name. Which watch are we talking about? The C8 would be like if Porsche made a front-engine 911. Yeah, Porsche has made front-engine cars. They don't call them 911s. That, like, let's just get that straight. You can't make such a huge change and then recycle a name. What do I think of the Civic Si? I drive a 2014. Cool car, man. Enjoy it. Enjoy your car, dude. I don't think... You know what? I think I have driven my friend's SI, but this was back in high school. But I haven't driven any of the new ones. And I drove a Type R. And my STI is faster. So, oops. Vedant says, suggest me... I love how he's so assertive. Suggest me a good sporty watch! Like a Swatch Laser. Okay, a Swatch Laser. Boom. Looks like you already know what you want, brother. Go for it. Suggest me a sporty watch like a Swatch Laser. A Swatch Laser. Simple. Am I into selvage denim? So I'm into, I am into Red Wing boots. I think everyone knows that at this point. So the common question after that is, oh, do you like selvage denim? I am not that much of a hipster yet. I'm like scared to open that can of worms, because if selvage denim is as good as people say, then I'm gonna be all about it. I'm gonna be like, oh dude, this cut of jeans is the best, and blah blah blah. Right now I'm just casual. Right now I just wear Levi's, and I'm happy with that. However, it's a slippery slope. Once you get into Red Wings, you just slide right into selvage. So we'll see. Malcolm says salvage is a lifestyle. Yeah. I have so many hobbies, and they all cost so much money. I don't think that I can get into selvage denim right now. It's like I'm into watches, I'm into cars. I was really into retro video games, although I kind of stopped buying that. I'm into other things that I can't talk about on YouTube because they go pew pew. Everything costs money. Now we have people arguing about denim in the comment section. I just wear I remember someone was talking to me about Red Wing boots on Instagram, I think. And I mentioned that I wear Levi's. And the dude was like mad. The dude was like furious. He's like, oh, you're casual. It's like, yeah, I'm a casual dude because I don't know much about this stuff. Frank says, if you are not married, you will be rich. And guess what? Connie's not watching this live stream because she's visiting her grandma right now. So we can all talk about that. You know what's up, Frank. You don't wear boots with shorts, do you? No, I don't. I don't typically. Although I'm not opposed to it. I'll do what I want. Matt B, certified T3 bot Wrangler or GTFO? Travis, amen. Who cares what you wear? If you're comfy, you're good. Yeah. I do sometimes wear socks with sandals. When I am going into the weight room, sometimes I wear my socks with slides because I know I'm going to have to take them off and put on my weightlifting shoes. I used to do that all the time. I would have my socks on with my slide sandals because I know I'm going to put them, I know I'm going to have to put my platform shoes on, my weightlifting shoes. My high heels, if you will. Chuck Taylor's versus Vans. Jack Purcell's. Period. Jack Purcell's. Guess what? The Supra has been ruined by stupid fanboys the same way the Skyline, the R34 GTR, has been ruined. It's like everyone... like it's the same dudes putting Paul Walker quotes in their Instagram bio, and they think the Supra is the best car ever. They think the R34 is the best car ever. These are the same dudes that are dropping LS engines in RX-7s. They're just ruining the hobby, in my opinion. But I'm an old man now. I'm 31, so I'm I guess I'm an old man. Bryson said what we all don't want to say. Oh, you mean the BMW Z4? Yeah. Yep. Joseph, do you think the G35 was a successor to the Skyline or not? Well, Joseph, it doesn't matter what I think. It was. It was. In Japan, the G35 and the G37 are Skylines. They're not GTRs. They're Skylines. That's not an opinion. That is objectively true. In Japan, the G35, G37, those are Skylines. So, but they're not GTRs. They changed that. Hey Jory, SZ says, hey Jory, much love from Guam. Favorite G-Shock model? And you think we can get a shout out? Shout out to Guam, baby! Big fan of Guam. Never been. My favorite G-Shock model. It's hard to say because, you know what, maybe wait till Monday. Because I may have gotten 3 new G-Shocks that are like quickly becoming my favorites. This is my favorite. Actually, I have this one in the office right now. DW 6600. Love this watch. Frank says, you are 31, but with your beard, I think you are 45 years old. That's so crazy, Frank. Your sister, every time she sees me, she just keeps saying 69. I don't get it. I guess I just look super mature for my age. Every time, though, she keeps hitting me up. She's like, 69, 69, 69. I'm like, chill, dude. And then your mom keeps texting me 69, 69. I'm like, chill, Frank. I look mature, dude, and I sound smart, I guess. It is what it is. Being young and successful is difficult. Rock the Wash says, boom! Mic drop. Travis Morgan says, bah! Matt B says, LOL. Potato Corner says, oh yeah, big brain time. GD says, where's Link? Last live session was all about her. Link is a boy. Linky! Link's a boy. He was already in this live stream, and so was Seiko, actually. Linky! I think he's probably sleeping after playing with his sister. Young Excellency, have a great one, dude. Nice to see you. Pretty sure Link's asleep. Linky! Linky! Oh, I hear him. Come here, baby boy. Come here, my baby boy. Oh, good stretch. He just woke up. He just woke up. He just woke up. All right, he just woke up. He wants a belly rub. He just woke up. Look at this boy. Oh, he wants to play. He wants to play. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Thank you for coming when I called you. Good boy. Oh, now he wants to play. I woke him up from a nap and now he's like, playtime? Rock the Watch says, my wife's dog is smaller than your cat. Link is huge. Like, Link is huge. And he's jacked. Like, when you see him standing up, his shoulders are enormous. And every time I take him to the vet, they're like astounded. They're like, what are you feeding him? Because he is like jacked. And I was like, he takes after his dad, dude. I don't know what to tell you. Whereas Seiko is smaller, but she's just like a chunky loaf. Reed says, Jory, just sent my military watch to TikTok for watch repair. Great job, dude. I hope you told him that we know each other. I'll talk to him. I'll tell him. Luis Padilla says, what you just said don't sound mature or smart. You should never disrespect a mother. Grow up, dude. If you take things too seriously, then you don't sound too mature or smart. And tell your mom to stop texting me. Jesse Barnett, Certified Teeth Robot, says, cars and watches, Casio Edifice, a hit or a joke? I did a review on that. Already. Oh, Linky wants to play. Good boy, Linky. Jay Anderson says, you need some Mr. Baguette. Have any of you been to Mr. Baguette? So freaking good. Linky loves it. Reed says, ask him to pass the watch to you after it's repaired. Feel free to review it. Ooh. Reed, I'll email you. I might take you up on that. He'll probably call me. Didn't they release a new edifice? They have like a bajillion edifices, dude. See, I think I mentioned it in that review that everyone has asked me to review a Casio edifice. Excuse me. So I reviewed a Casio edifice, but I was like, inevitably, people are going to tell me this is the wrong edifice. So here's what we're going to do. I'm just going to keep reviewing Casio edifice watches. Because they're probably not... There's no way I'll be able to get the exact one that someone is asking me in a comment. So I'm just going to review a bunch of them. The Edifice Teller. Yes, I will start a second channel. Abdul says, if you were to give the Rolex advertising money and team to any brand, which watch would benefit from it? Well, I think they have a very good marketing team, so I think any and every brand would benefit from having a good marketing team. But I think what you're asking me, not to put words in your mouth, but I think that you're asking me what company would benefit most, like that's lacking in that department. What's that, buddy? What? Wanna come here? Wanna be on camera again? That's a really good question. The first thing that comes to mind, if I'm totally honest, is someone just said GP. Gerard Perregaux is kind of obscure, but for some reason in my head I feel like Zinn. Or you know what? No, Glasuta. I think Glasuta needs that. Glasuta. That's my final answer. Glasuta. Luis Padilla is taking things way too seriously, dude. Goodbye, man. Stop complaining, dude. We're here to have fun. See ya. Yeah, Glasuta is a company that's incredibly obscure, and they have some of the most interesting complication layouts ever. But no one wants to talk about them. They have ridiculous complication, ridiculous finishing, precious metals. I'm sure some of you have never even heard of them. So if I could give Rolex's budget and marketing team to any company, it would be Glasuta Original. Boom. Fidant, Swatch Laser Ray or Victorinox Inox? Inox. Milcom, can you post a link to Glasuta Original so that people can take a look? Potato, do I know the Nürburgring? Of course I do. One of the most famous racetracks ever. And Subaru actually has a record there with their STI. What do you think about that, bud? Getting white fur all over me. I already have enough white hairs. Link the stink. My boy. Want to see if I can... Uh-oh, this is full Linky. Can you hold it? Guys, look at this. Oh! Good boy, Linky. Good boy. Almost. Dude, I hope someone screenshotted that. He held the coffee. I'm very proud of you. Good job, Linky. What's my favorite old school video game? Good question. I guess... I guess... He nearly yeeted it. And by the way, this is not hot. This is not hot. It's gotten very cold, actually. He did nearly yeet it, though. So, okay. Final Fantasy VII, I think, is arguably one of the best RPGs. Okay? I think it has incredible story. When I first played it, the graphics were actually really impressive. There are twists. There are characters that you, like there's stories you relate to in a way. I really I really enjoy Final Fantasy VII. Also, Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger. I think Chrono Trigger is probably one of my favorite. What's up, buddy boy? Hold on, there's a question. Vince, Goodrum, certified T3 bot. Potato, Link is a boy. Linky is a boy. Seiko, my other cat, is a girl, but Linky is a boy. People keep saying she. He's a big, beefy, burly boy. Vince says, hey Jory, here's an actual question from me. Any knowledge on these Stour watches spamming the internet? Bro, I actually have not heard of them. Let me take a look, though. We gotta do some investigative journaling. Oh, gosh. I've never heard of these. Are they on Instagram a lot? Or like Facebook? Ooh, I see a really bad Daytona homage. Okay, so first impressions I'm not a fan of. But it looks to me like there are a lot of different... Oh my gosh. Hold on. I'm gonna post a link. Look at this, guys. Vince, I'm not a big fan of these, unless there's a specific one you wanted me to look at. Do I play modern video games? Yeah, not as much as I used to, but I play Call of Duty with my channel members. I haven't done it in like a couple weeks because I've been so busy, but Adam H, that fellow there, we play Bryson, we play Warzone with each other. I would like to get that new Samurai video game for PS4. I would totally like to get that because everyone's saying that it's amazing. I have cat fur all over me. Zach Ahmed, what watch would you recommend for a student? Well, Zach, I have 2 episodes for the college student with a budget. Jay Anderson, would you take your Subaru down the Akina Mountain Pass? Yeah, but I'm actually part of the Night Kids, technically, so yeah, I'm more of a Night Kids guy in Myogi. But yeah, Myogi Night Kids all the way. Screw the Speed Stars, screw the Red Suns, it's all about the Myogi Night Kids. I low-key want to see him review Vincero? Are you? Oh, yeah, no. What's my favorite watch in the current Modern Warfare? My character uses the one that shows your KD. Just because I think that's actually the most helpful. What's up, buddy? Stour looks like AliExpress, Milcom the moderator says. Did I ever play RuneScape? No, I actually have not. What kind of luxury watch could I get for 2,000? Man, I have fur all over. You could probably, well, you could find, actually, you know what? Steven, this is under $2,000, bro. At the Time Teller shop right now. Serviced with a 1-year warranty. You're getting an in-house high beat movement, Longines Ultrachron, 14 karat yellow gold bezel. This is under $2,000. Just get this watch. Period. Easy. Boom. Post a link. Bada bing, bada boom. Thank you, Milcom. Veronica, I'm working on that. Watch recommendations for women. Yeah, and cat fur. I've cat fur all over. Don't worry. The cat fur won't come with the watch. Unless you want it, then we can totally make that happen. Link's like, no, not my cat fur! Verdant, you're asking me about a Rolex Yachtmaster 2 for $20,000? You were just asking me about, like, you said you're 13 and I don't know, what are you looking for, my friend? Yes, get that. Yes, get the Yachtmaster 2. Thank you, I will check it out. Also, what's your thoughts on the Seiko Captain Willard? Probably overpriced, but it's awesome. Would I recommend looking for a new Seiko SKX 007? Yeah, do it. Swatch, Inox, or Yachtmaster? Dan, Wah, Z says, happy Saturday, T3 bots. What's going on, Dan Wah Z? A huge supporter of mine. Really great guy. Dan is the man. I didn't mean to do that rhyme, but he literally is the man. Linky clones will start popping up across the globe. Linky, would you like that? He's lying down behind me. He's like, Louis says, Black Bay 58 or 36mm Explorer 1 for an everyday watch. There is literally no choice there but the Explorer 1. Period. Explorer 1. Period. Most versatile watch. Period. Jonathan Hernandez, what's your favorite Seiko, Grand Seiko at the moment that I don't currently own? I'm going to post a link of it. Wait. Just wait on it. Just wait on it. Oh, baby. 1 second. This is my favorite. Yeah. Yeah. By the way, guys, this link I'm posting, I don't know anything about this website, Chrono Passion. I don't know anything about them. I'm merely showing a picture. So I'm not, like, supporting them. But if you click that link, that is my favorite. It's the Seiko, it's the Grand Seiko Elegance Urushi, and it's the SBGK002G. I don't know why, but that's just such a sick watch. That is such a sick watch, dude. What's my beater watch while you use while wrenching on the Subaru, etc.? DW 6600. Ninky, what's your favorite? But guys, we are at 90 minutes, so I'm going to wrap this up. If it wasn't for the pandemic, would I go to Japan? Absolutely. Connie travels there like practically once a year. So, yeah. I'd probably be in Japan right now eating sushi at the Tsukuji fish market and eating beef bowls and udon and ramen. Man. I have Link's fur tickling my face. Guys, I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Again, you could be literally anywhere, but you were here today, and I really, really, really appreciate it. So, Malcolm, yeah, if I went to Japan, I would obviously film it. Don't worry. I would absolutely film it for you guys. And if you want to see that extra content that I post weekly, then please join the channel. It would really be awesome. If you could click that join button next to the subscribe button. The vast majority of monthly support that we get does not come from advertisers. It actually comes from our channel members. They're literally the ones that allow us to do 6 pieces of content a week. So for $4.99 a month, you can be a certified T3 bot and join the group along with the Discord chat, and you can see all of Linky's shenanigans on the extra videos because he's just being a naughty boy right now. Special thanks to my moderators, Milcom and that fellow there. Again, we can't do this live stream without them. They're always quick on the draw, so give them a round of applause, please. Thank you to my moderators. Milcom, you're the best. That fellow there, you're the best. Can't do it without you guys. Round of applause for those two. And then also, those dudes with the green text and the little my faces next to them, my certified T3 bots, special thanks to them. Again, can't make any of the content, period, without my channel members, my certified T3 bots. So special thanks to them. Matt B, Adam H, Dan Z, Jesse Barnett, Mike Kalustian, Watch This Guy, Vince Goodrum. Man, so many of them were here today. I really appreciate it. You guys freaking rock. And yeah, I will see you guys on Monday. Unless you're a channel member, and I'll just see you in the Discord chat right after this. But guys, I love you. Remember, get out of your comfort zone. I'm trying a lot of things here with the shop, making this extra content, trying to see what works, trying to see what you guys like. I wouldn't be able to do any of this without getting out of my freaking comfort zone, okay? There are people that make episodes about me that don't even know me and they just hate me for some reason. That's all kind of uncomfortable, right? But the difference between me and them is that I'm actually succeeding. And it's because I'm willing to get out of my comfort zone. So try something. Get out there. Seriously, do something. If you've been wanting to do something, try it and it will pay off. If you're passionate, consistent, and honest. That's number one. Number two, tell someone you love them. You shouldn't have to go a moment without telling someone you love them. I'll start it off. I love you guys, each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being a supporter, and thank you so much for helping me do what I do. You guys rock. Yeah, I will see you later. Stay happy, stay healthy, and stay blessed. I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller. Always remember, I didn't invent time. I just tell it. 5 watches available at the Time Teller shop. Check it out. Love you guys.